Here with Derek Hinkey's trainer, Jacob Chavez, after his first round knockout over a guy that hadn't previously been stopped. I mean, it was years ago, and he's hung in there tough with some tough fighters. What was it that you were working on to try and work the stoppage tonight?
Well, you know what? We sat in the gym. We knew this guy was tough. We knew he was a come forward. He was going to try to get inside the whole time. We strategized for that. Derek's a long fighter. He keeps guys on the end of his jab. So what I told him is if this guy just so happens to get on the inside, was to chop down with that overhand right, because he goes right into it. And sure enough, in that first round, he moved in the direction that we'd been working on, and unfortunately he got caught.
So you were working with him through your own fight career, and you're freshly. Are you now just a full-time trainer? Or?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm the kind of guy. If there's a fight that comes up, you know, I'm going to take the fight on any notice. I'm not training for any fights right now. My main focus is the Hinkey boys. I got BJ Flores and Carlos De Leon, and those guys keep me busy, man. I've been just making them my focus.
Yeah. How's it? How rewarding is it for you to have success through your fighters?
You know what? I mean, when it comes to Derek and Tyler, they're like my family. They're like little brothers to me. You know what I mean? So when we get here, it's all about business. We work so hard every day in the gym, and when I see these guys smile and they come out victorious, they got a lot of family and stuff, and it just that's just amazing feeling for me.
He had a few Derek especially had a few lackluster performances prior to you taking over. What was it that you needed to boost him up, maybe the energy in the ring, and he would seem to be for a period of time just looking for one punch. Now he's settling down. What is it that you had to get into him? Was it mental training or more
yeah. No, I think that Derek always has the physical gifts. I think mentally Derek needed to believe in himself. He needed to get his core a little bit stronger, his legs a little bit stronger, because his physical gifts, you know, he relied on those before, but now he can actually take the time to sit down and think about what he's doing in the ring. He doesn't have to, you know, rely on the one knockout punch. He can put punches together. He has so many tools. He doesn't have to look for those one knockout punches. He doesn't have to do that.
All right. Any closing thoughts? Any idea on what's next for Derek and for Tyler?
I think these guys got the promoter. Let's get it on. I mean, it's obviously up to them what they want, how they want to proceed forward with the fights. You know, for them, Tyler and Derek have made amazing improvements. I mean, just watch, if you guys saw Tyler's last fight, I mean, the guy's moving incredible. He's strong. Derek, from this performance tonight, he actually weighed in at the lightest he's ever been. So, I mean, whatever, we want to fight anybody. We obviously want to put ourselves in a position where we can, you know, catapult the career, but we also want to be careful at the same time. So we'll have to go back and see what's next.
What would you like to see? When would you like to see them back in the ring?
I would like to see them back in, you know, on a month, as long as their health is good and they didn't get too banged up. I'd like to see him back in the ring early as March, and Tyler as well.
Any closing thoughts?
No, just thank you guys, and thank the Reno fans. They support the Hinkey boys the whole time, and we look forward to putting on a lot more great fights for you guys.
A quick question about BJ Flores. He recently signed with Square Ring. Is there any immediate plans to get him back in the ring?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he's set to fight March 21st. There's a couple of opponents that are on the table right now. One being Jose Luis Herrera, and that would be for the NABO title. The other opponent could be perhaps Arthur Williams, and after that fight, he's going to call. We want Enzo Maccarinelli.
How do you feel with maybe the respect given to you by the promoters? A lot of times promoters come in, they look at who's handling a fighter when they sign him, and sometimes they try to pursue to push things forward with other trainers or something. But with you staying in the picture, how much respect do you think that shows for your own abilities to train?
Well, I think a big part of my respect comes because I've been in the game so long. My mentor was one of the best trainers in the boxing business, which is Ken Adams. We've been together for a long time. I was his understudy for years. So coming off of my resume, I think a lot of these guys know my training abilities, and they respect me, you know, for that. I'm not just some guy who stepped onto the scene. You know, I've been around, and you know, I believe that's why they respect me.
All right, congrats and good luck to you guys.
Thank you.